Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back. Happy Friday. And welcome to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik J. Lord, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And this is my player partner. Ooh, Blondie. You're looking so cute. I like her. She's really cutting up.
You were so sick last week. This is the same damn wig I had thrown up on my head Friday, baby. Ooh, friend. I was so worried about you.
I'm better. Still ain't 100%, but I feel a lot better. Uh, uh, Moving and grooving. Y'all see, I'm not in my normal digs and whatnot, but better. Thank God, because I was doing kind of bad, y'all. Do you hear me? I was doing some kind of bad last week. Anyway, I'm here. We are back and we have much to discuss. Friend, I saw Blondie last week, but she wasn't blonding like she blonding today. She looking real cute today. I'm gonna just put that out there. Okay, y'all, come on in the room. How was your week?
Exhausting, disgusting. I have a lot of words to use for the week. Emotional. My baby started the 10th grade. My other baby started the 6th grade. A lot of majors in middle school. Like all my kids went back. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know.
Wow. Well, happy back to school first week of school day to all the folks with the churn. I was sick and shut in last week, so yes, I saw all y'all's churn and whatnot on the timeline on Facebook and whatnot. Kids look great. Hope they have a wonderful, prosperous school year. Nephew ain't playing with these people. He had on a nice, fresh, crispy pair of black Air Force Ones. That's kind of energy we on this year. Be careful. Okay.
Yeah, my son is his mother's child, honestly.
Yeah.
Like he reeks an energy that we just kind of give off, but he carries it like full time. I don't do it like that. He's full time like that, but not me. I'm starting to calm down, man. I'm starting to calm down just a tad bit. If y'all follow us on Twitter, if you notice, I didn't cut back on the tweets. I don't cuss anymore on the timeline. I get majority way through the shows before I start cussing now. Like I got a manager, and matter of fact, my manager is in the chat. I'll get a message in a minute, friend. You need to reel it back in. So like I'm trying to get us to primetime television, friend.
I'm with it. I'm with. I need help because my words was going in one and straight out the other.
When I was listening to you too, it's just sometimes I would have to bring it out because people think because I'm trying to act civilized like I'm a hoe. I can't let people play with me like that.
Uh,
So
uh,
with being nice and stuff, I just don't want anybody to ever think that okay.
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 And whatnot. I'll take it. Listen, we'll take it. Okay. Y'all, come on in the room. We missed y'all last week. We really did. I did. I missed y'all last week. We got a lot to discuss because we didn't get to come back and talk about the outcome of last week's fight. So we'll talk about that. And all the other great boxing news that has transpired over the week. Y'all come on in, hit the like button on your way in, have you a seat, a good alcoholic beverage, a good adult beverage, and whatever else adult indulgences on a good Friday night that y'all want to partake in. Come on in, sit on down. Let's get to some really good boxing talk. Come on in the room. Hey, Mr. Make 'em Sick, how you doing? Miss Nakia Make 'em Freeze Corbin, how are you? Georgia Peach Denise, welcome back. Look, Denise, I ain't even get a chance yet to view what you sent me. But y'all, Georgia Peach Denise is one of our wonderful, wonderful chat members, family members, friends to the show, who actually ventured over to Paris to get a first class view of the Olympics. Okay, so. And I know I promised y'all a whole lot, but I was sick. I really had good intentions, but I was sick and I couldn't do it. But Georgia Peach Denise, she was in Paris. Y'all ask her any questions while we still chopping it up or whatnot. It's so much I want to know, honey. But I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Y'all come on in. Hey, Writing Yogi, how you doing? Hey, Bullet Gibson in the house. Pablo Escobar coming through here, cooking with Sir Senior. How you doing? Joshua Connor, Joey T. Hey, Shaquille. Shawala, y'all, my girl. How you doing? I'm so sad. I'm so sad we missed her friend. We didn't get to see her in Atlanta. Y'all, listen, the illness took me down. It messed up all my plans. But I'm back. 88 Sports Talk, D21519, Mo 2013. Mo, your twin shared with me a little bit the cackling and whatnot that y'all was doing behind the scenes. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all really ain't. Y'all really ain't shit, Mo.
Friend, when I
know.
Hollering and screaming, tears in my eyes. Oh, friend.
I heard about what y'all was talking about, Mo. 817, how you doing, Eric? Oh, greetings. Shogun 76, what's going down? Cameron Fields, hey girl, hey. Reef the Watcher FBA, how you doing? Janae, our good manager sister, what's going down? Tavares Hall, how you doing? Hey, Specs. Tiana Scott, hey girl, hey, what's going on? I'm feeling a whole lot better. Y'all pray for me because I still ain't back all the way, but I'm able to come on up in here today. Phenomenal mix. Look at my guy with the first super chat of the night. He missed us. He says, as an executive producer of the Queens of Boxing Talk, I would like to welcome our guest back. We had to postpone last week to do Boxiana's gout flaring up. Due to Boxiana's gout flaring up again, but here we are. Y'all, why would he?
And you know, why do you keep embarrassing me? Like, I come here, I try to be transparent with y'all, and then you tell the new people that my feet ball up. That's questionable. I thought we were friends.
And I mean, the first super chat of the night.
Executive producer of Queens of Boxing, I think you should be fired. Fired.
Not fired.
You should be in a cardboard box.
You can't fire Whitley. Whitley's not the help. You can't fire
your ass away. Because why do you keep telling people about my feet?
Well, friend, you told him first.
Yeah, but you ain't got to keep reminding us about the feet. My feet been good. I've been working out. Like, we're getting healthy in my house. So, like, my feet ain't been balling up on me that much. No more.
That much. No more. Dude.
I was struggling, baby. I was damn near dead. I'm not lying to y'all. I didn't know how I was going to walk from my room, from this chair. When them feet get the... Man, say, I did too many laughs. I had a real good chuckle one good time, and you was with me. And I think after that, my feet just started balling up on their own.
We have to wait until like 20 minutes in before we introduce the people to the feet. Phenomenal Mexican. Okay, thank you, executive producer and whatnot. K Miggs, how you doing? Rayon Hopkins, KF Harris, WTF Media. Y'all come on in the house. Hey, Sugar Hey, sugar-free Mars in the house. Karma Serene. Hey, girl. Hey.
Wait,
Rug.
before you go past them too, let me tell y'all, if y'all not go following Karma and Sugar, shake y'all tail feathers over there to my girls. Because listen, if you want to hear boxing in a smooth tone that will soothe your soul, go on over to Sugar.
Do us a favor, Queens. Please drop your link in the chat expeditiously. Please and thank you. Please
And
and thank you.
Karma is a lot like myself. She likes to giggle. She likes a little petty as well. So if you like the combination, whatever you may get, go on over to my girls and follow them. Get that.
Please. Please, expeditiously. It's a good time, okay? And it's a different variety. That's the thing. You're going to get a different point of view. It's going to be a different tone and delivery, but it's all very, very, very good content, okay? Go support the sisters. Daniel Grayson, how you doing? Who else we got up in here? I want to say hi to everybody because I have missed it, did y'all? Uncle Dre's finest. How are you? Coach Amber. Look who popped in. I knew she was gonna be here because she want to talk about that Virgil fight. I know why you're here. King Moab, how you doing? Let's see. Who else? V-Rock. Think I said Specs. Oh, gee, Mr. Mine. He said, "What's up, ladies? I put together a little gift box for the queens." Well, now did you? Hit me up on Instagram so I can get it to y'all. I definitely miss my queens in the ATL. And we miss you too, Mr. Munn. You always have the best, good, unsolicited, surprise gifts. And so we would really appreciate it. Listen, I'm gonna hit you up because I want my gift box because I know it's fire. I know it is. Who else we got up in here? Let's see. I think that's everybody. Gorgeous Bear, A Wavy 09, Jason Pennywell, JP City National Band League. Y'all come on in the house, okay? Hey, Bella Faye. Hey, girl, hey. Okay, so Leo. Oh, alkaline water, that's what I need. Y'all have the best remedies. Y'all really do. Okay, but we got to get into it because last weekend, hey, behind the lens, we had potentially the fight of the year and also the knockout of the year in the same damn weekend. Okay, and so we got to talk about it. Friend, you want to talk about the fight of the year first, or you want to talk about the knockout of the year first?
Let's go and get the knockout out the way because that's okay. We didn't watch too much of that card.
No, I did not. I only watched that card after I finished watching Virginia, and boy, did I get to it right on time. What's his name? Leo versus Lopez. Angelo Leo versus, I forgot his first name, Lopez. Lopez was a champion. He's always been a wild, unorthodox, sloppy fighter as far as I'm concerned. But he does that and he normally gets the victory. He's sloppy though. And for a while, we've been saying he's gonna run into somebody that's going to make him pay for the sloppiness. And honey, is he up yet?
I don't know, friend. Last time I seen him, he was on his back breathing. Like, I mean, friend. And like the way you hit him, you wouldn't have thought that it would have knocked him out cold like that, friend. Like the punch didn't even, the punch didn't look hard. Maybe that's what I wanted to say. It didn't look like it was hard enough to sleep him like that, man. He slept him, friend.
You know why though he did it? Because he was on his toes bouncing completely wide open, and it was later on in the fight. So he was already tired. So all it took was a small amount of pressure, and it kind of felt like he ran into it a little bit. So, honey, is he up? Is he awake yet? Because the man was down there breathing harder than I was.
It's been forever to get him up, and I didn't realize, friend, like it was taking forever to get him up.
Once they stopped showing him,
yeah, it was like, and you know what? Who else got knocked out like that? And I didn't realize it was like that when Caleb Plant knocked that Darrell boy out. Friend, I watched it the other night, and it was like brand new to me because I didn't realize that Caleb was walking around that bitch celebrating, and that man was still out.
That's why the ref was mad at him.
Yeah.
That's why the ref was mad at him, because he was.
Oh my God.
I mean, he was literally, and it was a possibility that he could have really been sleep a little bit for real. So yeah, that he was getting good sleep. I mean, he was in REM sleep. It was yeah, yeah, yeah. But congratulations to Angelo Leo. That's a 126-pound champion, new 126-pound champion. So that landscape changes a little bit, gets a little bit more interesting. He's still over, I think he's with Top Rank too. So it doesn't change promotional companies, but landscape over there gets a little bit more interesting. And then we'll go to the matchroom card. I've been telling y'all for a long time. We both been telling y'all for a long time. We ain't gonna talk about all the card, but I do have to shout out my guy because this division is super duper thick. 154 is dripping with talent. And our guy, Charles Conwell, is every fight announcing himself. Hey, don't y'all forget, I'm here. I'm over here. I'm one of the ones. And he did it again last Saturday. Go ahead, because
friend, I honestly don't have no words because the man, I think he's too strong to be in the ring punching on people, friend, because the way, like, you can hear his licks like Virgil Ortiz's, like how Virgil's licks be sounding off on people, you can hear Charles Conwell's licks like that. And like I don't know, man, he just a bully. Like, and when he started throwing them, oh, friend, I was like, man, he finna really, really hurt this dude. And he did.
And he did.
I was like, oh my God.
And he did.
Help him.
Help him.
Please. Hey, y'all better try to get him now. Because ain't no amount of windmilling gonna keep him off y'all. And you gonna have to be able to take a punch to take one of them because he's actually throwing punches.
I keep telling y'all, he reminds me of super middleweight version of Joe Frazier. The way he fights, his fighting style, his rugged look, he just reminds me of Joe Frazier. He all work, ain't no flash. Just, I got my hard hat on, I got my work boots on. You about to get this work. That's what y'all about to get, and I don't think you can handle it. And I was happy that the fight was stopped on a body shot because I would have hated for that man to get hit upside the head with that. That just,
I don't think anybody needs to be like taking head punches from him. We've already experienced him in that manner.
It's the sound. The sound makes me nervous for the people.
And it's crazy, friend, because like you don't the way he throwing them, they look hard, but it don't look like it ought to look like that. He's throwing those punches. They look like car wrecks. That's the only thing that I can imagine in my brain to equivalent make with it. Remember I sent you that equivalent to equivalent what that is. Yeah, I had my turn, and you guys screaming and hollering because I found somebody on the internet that's just like me. He liked to make up words. If it sound right to me, I'm gonna use it, friend. I'm gonna make it sound good.
Equivalent. You make people question whether or not they've actually heard the word before, knowing that they haven't. But just because
that's all that matters. If I can make you believe it, I've done my job.
You've been slacking on the verbiage here lately.
Listen, friend, boxing is a lot, you guys. Like, I know y'all see us do this podcast and then y'all be asking us for other shows, but we do stuff behind the podcast too. Like, my brain don't have enough capacity to like do all that. All my chambers is like closed off. Period. The Queen's English.
Who is this up here trying to use a real English word? Talking about equivalence.
I could have,
Ambrose.
but equivalent sounds so much better to me. Come
Can
on,
y'all let
man.
them know?
I have to talk in good English Monday through Friday. When I come in here with y'all, I want to make up words.
Can you let us play?
God,
Can you let us
we
play,
have
please?
fun over here. Yes.
Okay, so look. Shout out to Conwell. And actually, shout out to Virgil Ortiz and Sergey Bohachuk because that was one of the most action packed, brutal, very brutal fights of the year. I told y'all I was nervous about this fight. I told y'all that. I really didn't get to talk about it because we didn't do the show Friday. But before we got out of here, I told y'all I was a little bit nervous about this fight because um I knew Bohachuk was coming to fight. I knew Bohachuk was the champion, and I knew he wasn't gonna come in there and lay down. And most times on those Riyadh cards, those Turkey Al-Sheikh promoted cards, anything can happen. Okay, we don't have the foregone conclusion kind of fights all the time on his card. So I was nervous, as I should have been, because my guy got knocked down twice. I don't care what nobody say. He got knocked down twice. They may not have hurt him. They may not have buzzed him. They may have been flash knockdowns, but them gloves, they touched the canvas twice. Okay. That's a 4-point swing starting out. Okay. I don't know how he ended up winning that belt. And I love Virgil. Y'all know I love Virgil. Friend, how did you score the fight? How did you feel? Give me your true assessment.
Texas over everybody. Virgil was in there whooping his ass. He got knocked down a couple of times, but he know to bite down because he a beer drinking uncle from Dallas, fucking Texas. Like GP on the map. Nah, on some real shit. I was nervous like you, but I didn't get nervous until the fight started. When Bohachuk was taking them fucking punches,
They normally put
like,
people down.
man, I don't know, fam. Like, this might not be as easy as I thought it was gonna be. But like, Bohachuk was throwing them bitches back. Like he didn't back down. And like he was frustrating Virgil when Virgil got knocked down. And like he was like, nah. Then I was like, oh, Virgil, no. Don't show these people your card. Like, get up and have a straight face, fam. Like, don't do this. But like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be frank with you. I want to see it again.
You don't?
I do.
Oh, okay. Yes, definitely. Rematch worthy.
I need to be in there. And like I know, Ambrose, I know, like the ring generalship, like the effective punches, I know that was more on Virgil's side, right?
Correct.
But we also look at a lot of things when we're judging a fight, like those last minute aggressions, those edge out some rounds sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And like I I just think that I know Virgil thought he was gonna be strong, but I think he was a little bit stronger than what Virgil thought.
He was, and it's because let me say this again. It was another weekend back to back where we saw a fighter who normally dominates at his lower weight division move up a weight class. Same thing happened with Bud. Moved up from 47 to 54. Same thing with Virgil. Moved up. Now it's been a while since Virgil technically made 47, but this was his first real fight at 54, and you could tell he was in there with a real 54 pounder. It looked like he was the stronger of the two, but Bohachuk didn't touch the canvas at all. He took them punches from Virgil that would normally lay folks all the way out. and he kept coming. He kept coming. He kept coming. I feel like Virgil, if he's as good as a boxer as I think he is, he's going to learn a lot from the fight, because while watching that fight, I felt like Virgil's level never changed. Virgil is one level the whole fight. Either he's gonna be fighting and super busy, or he's gonna be kind of rested. He doesn't have different level changes, and I know he can do it. He can box. Virgil can box. He can actually box, but he don't like to box. He likes to bang. That's what he does. I think he can benefit from switching up his style in within the rounds, because it seemed like he just was on one level the entire time, and it didn't change when it wasn't working. Go ahead, friend.
And I agree with Coach Ember, and I hear what you're saying. But we really got to think about this shit too. Like, besides the sparring, Virgil didn't really only didn't had 2 rounds in the last 2 years.
Correct.
I mean, I'm not mad at the performance. I didn't think Bohachuk won. If anything, it a draw. You know me, I'm gonna stand in the middle and make people pull my arms off. So it was a draw to me.
To me, at best,
Yeah.
in Virgil's defense, it would have been a draw. I didn't feel like he did enough to take the belt from the champion, especially with 2 knockdowns. I'm sorry. I can't. You can't show me 8 rounds that he won definitively for him to have gotten that decision. So that's the problem I have giving him the win that way. I feel like Bohachuk is owed a rematch, but I don't know if he negotiated a rematch. So there's that. But I tell you what, I see somebody in the comments saying Conwell will clean Virgil. That version of Virgil, I think he might. Like I said, 154 is super deep. I don't know. I wouldn't want to see them soon, because
I would not be obligated to answer no questions like that. I just refuse. I refuse.
Bella, I think he was trying to save face, talking about it was a slip. And I don't like when fighters do that. If you got knocked down, big dog, you just got knocked down. Or if you don't know, just say you don't know.
And while we're on the silence, I just wanted to remind y'all, because Janae said something. Jahan won his fight last weekend, you guys. Just the FYI. We done all been there, friend. We done all been there. So
yeah, excuse my mama.
That's okay, Annie. It's okay. Might as well come on over here and sit in here with us. Just come on over here and sit with us. Yeah, it's okay, friend. Don't do her. Don't do her.
I'm not. You know that's why I got it on mute. You know she over here cussing. God damn it, I said it went down the wrong pipe. Okay. No, okay. All right then, mama. Ramsey's ex, thank you so much. And before Ramsey's ex, let me not blaze over what you just said. Congratulations, nephew Jahan. He won his fight now, Janae. Honey, we ain't had a chance to talk about the performance. And ain't Nik need a word about that outfit.
I want more from her, because baby, she was. Please listen. You don't want one from her. You be better getting a word from me than you would be getting a word from her, because it took her a while to get herself together, baby. I was gonna get ready to get to slapping, and you know what? Speaking of October, we must discuss October once we get out of here.
Okay. Congratulations, nephew. Congratulations, Jahan. He got victory in his first fight over at Misfit Boxing Pro. Okay. And we're looking forward to seeing bigger and better performances and outfits from our wonderful nephew. Okay. All right. Ramsey's ex. He says, always showing support to my sisters. The Zone's commentary is horrible. I watched that fight twice without the commentary. I had old boy winning with the 2 knockdowns. Old boy won at least 3 other ways. That's what I'm saying, Ramses. It's hard for me to not give him 3 rounds. It is very difficult. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happens. But again, I hope he negotiated a rematch, and I don't think he did because I haven't heard anybody say anything about it. But guess who said they did? Well, I don't want to skip past that. What's next for Virgil Ortiz?
He gonna have to rematch Bohachuk. Then that's one of the ones that people is side-eyeing just a tad bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to. That was a good, fun fight.
It was.
Bring that back. I was very much in tune. And if anybody didn't say, okay.
Coach Amber says he didn't have a rematch clause.
Oh, well, moving right along. So, Bud.
Okay, so now there's been a little controversy. Because initially it was he wanted to fight Bud, but after his fight and in the ring, I could have sworn my ears heard him say he wanted the winner of Spence and Fedora.
Okay, so here's the tea with that. I'm not mad at that, Uncle Virgil, because here's my thing with that. It's been a real, real long time since we've been able to get out as a city. So with that being said, and us wanting to get out as a city, I'm not mad at Uncle Virgil saying he wants to fight that winner, because we can pack it out here. Have us a good funky ass time. Why is everybody mad about that?
You know what? I think people want Bud to fight somebody that they think he can beat because
fight Boots.
Well,
no, you ran from that man.
Ma'am, Boots is still at 147 pounds. But he
still got belts at. Well, he got any belts at 147 anymore, or all his gone?
He doesn't have any more belts at 147.
That's the only reason. Fuck that. Excuse me. We've been here for 30 minutes, so fight Boots.
I don't think he wants to fight Boots, friend. Boots is at 147 pounds.
And I don't want to see you fight Canelo. Because if you struggle with Majmov, what you think Canelo gonna do to you up there at 160?
Canelo has a Berlanga problem right now.
Who? Berlanga got a Caleb Plant problem. Canelo is his secondary worry. Because if Caleb Plant get him out here in the street, he's gonna do him out in the street.
I don't know, friend. I think, like I said, 154 pounds is very stacked. I can see Virgil's thought process. He was just in a very hard fought fight that I don't think he was expecting to be that difficult. And in his mind, he don't have a legitimate belt right now. If he could get a payday, a big payday, I know he's thinking if Spence beats Fedora, the hugest payday that he's going to get or will have gotten thus far will definitely be packing out Cowboy Stadium with Spence. So I get that. And he just had a hard fought fight. So if you're going to have another one, you want to get paid. He ain't going to get paid nearly as much from any of those fights as he would fighting Spence, in my opinion. I mean, that's logic. As fight fans, I know y'all would be wanting to see the most dangerous matchup every time the boxer has a fight coming up. But realistically, we cannot, we can't think that that's going to happen every time.
Bring me the violence, but not too violent, okay? I don't want y'all bleeding everywhere. But bring on the violence. If I can get a Virgil Ortiz, Bohachuk type fight every weekend, I am sold. I will spend more money in boxing. More money.
What? Hey, girl, why are y'all trying to make Boots move up to 154 pounds right
You know why? Because nobody at 147 got the nuts to get in the ring with him. Maybe Brian Norman Jr.
Okay, I want to see it.
Okay, but they ain't talking about shit. All right? So with that being said, fuck these chumps. Go on up there to 154. You know what I'm friend. I'm just saying though, that's what it make you say because like
Not the chumps.
what the boy gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know y'all fighting. And then so, cousin Bella, she said he finna fight Karen again.
That's what they mandating.
Hey, listen, if nobody wants to fight you at 147 pounds, go up there to where them boys get active. Tim Zoo will fight you. There is so many fights for him. Give him Charles Conwell at one.
Why are we saying? Okay, I don't agree with that. How you gonna make him fight Charles Conwell when he first get the 154 and it's Smoke up there that's avoiding him?
Okay,
Why come he can't unify or become undisputed at 47 like he wants to?
Friend, because they listen, all of them boys just got their belts. Brian just got his belt yesterday. Boots didn't have his about 2 weeks. Who else got a belt at 147? Mario Barrio.
Who else got the last belt? Stanionis. Stan will fight him. I think Stanionis will fight him. I think he will.
Stan will fight. But here go the thing, okay? Boots and Stan, they fight. Okay. And then we're going to have to wait to get another fight out of Mario Barrios or Brian Norman Jr. because somebody wants to unify, right? Somebody want to be undisputed, right? What do we do? What do we do? So with that being said, go up to 154. Friend, if she hits you, I can't help you. And I'm down the street and I can't help you if she hits you. I'm going to help her hit you. I'm sorry. Because if I don't help her, she going to be trying to beat me. And I don't want no parts. So you need to mind your tone and delivery. Yeah.
I didn't say nothing.
You ain't have to. You ain't have to. You ain't have to. It's the teacher in you. I see it in your face. I'm just saying. Move up to 150 with the people that are willing to get active with you. Nobody wants to fight at 147.
But I'm saying the people that was at 147 went to 54. So do they really want to get active with him, or are they going to avoid him up there too?
So he's going to have to go and make his way. He a big boy.
I just feel like it's work at 147, y'all.
All right, we'll find him some because Karen is what is getting mandated next. Because all of his opponents either they quit. Cody Crowley was like, you know what? I done thought about this ass one too many times, bitch. Let me tell them I can't fuck with this.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind him going to 154. I just feel like we shouldn't be pressuring and pressing him to go to 154 because it's not his fault that people don't want to fight him. I don't know. It's something about that I don't like.
Go to 154 and start low. Get you some little baby fights down there at 154. Beat up on some Castanos or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying. That's not gonna be acceptable. If he goes to 154, you trying to put him in there with Conwell.
I was just joking, friend. You know what? I gotta fight for him at 147. Go beat up Conor Ben. Because apparently Conor Ben wants some smoke with you 147 pounders.
There you go.
I'll take it.
And Conor Ben, he fights on Metro. I want Eddie Hearn to put him in there with Conor Ben. Beat Conor Ben's ass up. I'm all for it. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. J Pitt City, thank you so much. He says it's gonna be hard to cross promote a boots unification fight at 147. Stanionis is PBC, Norman at top rank, Barrios at PBC, low reward, high risk. Well, somebody gonna have to unify. Somebody's going to have to unify. So why do we keep giving folks? I don't like that excuse, that promotional excuse. I don't like that. And I know a lot of y'all mad at Turkey, but he's slowly but surely taking that excuse away from y'all. Ramsey's ex came back and he says, what former or current world champion has Boots been in the ring with? He hasn't. And I'd love to see it. Who's a former champion? Bring Keith. No, I mean, Keith Thurman back out at 147.
Y'all trying to get Keith Thurman with a shit bag, and I'm not telling y'all that no more. Why do y'all want that man to have a shit bag? Why? Why?
Because you know why? Because I'm still not over the fact that Keith Thurman is the reason why we had to wait all that time. I'm telling y'all, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can blame whoever y'all want to blame. Keith Thurman is the reason why I blame that fight taking forever for Errol Spence and Bud Crawford to transpire because he lost that damn belt to Manny Pacquiao. Had he not lost that belt to Manny Pacquiao, all of this could have been wrapped up a long time ago, and we might have been able to see Boots and whoever the winner of that fight was, because we wouldn't have to wait so doggone long for it to happen. So that's why I don't mind Keith Thurman getting no bag. That's why.
I do not want to be responsible for Keith Thurman getting the shit bag because y'all suggested that shit on this show. Absolutely not.
I'm the one. I'll take the blame. I will, because I still ain't never forgiven him for that, and I won't, not ever.
And then now all the Keith Thurman fans finna show up in their little tight ass t-shirts and gaps and shit, come in here and it's showtime. I don't get the fuck out. Listen, I don't want to see Keith with a shit bag, y'all. Y'all keep on and see what happened to him.
Specs, thank you so much. He said, I want to see all the fights with Boots at 147. Me too, Specs. He said, I really want to see T.O. move up and fight him. Because he can't shut up. Exactly. You know, he always conveniently gets left out when we talking about matchups. Don't nobody want to say nothing about T.O. because we don't trust him. We don't trust what kind of performance he going to put on. But his mouth will tell you he the best thing since sliced bread. So, yeah, he's another nominee to take that tail whooping from Boots. Go and move yourself on up to 147 since you known to run out of divisions. Run on up to 147 pounds. You calling out Bud Crawford. Go and fight Boots. Go and fight Boots. T.O. Go and fight Boots. Why we never get on T.O.'s helmet? T.O. is a tier below Ryan as far as I'm concerned. We never get on his head. And he gets on my nerve. And I know you like T.O. with his weak ass. I can't stand him. Him and Ryan Garcia, that's what they got in common, mentally weak asses. I don't like that. They some punks. I said it. Sure did. Nah. Shout out to Virgil Ortiz for the win. Very questionable. Would love to see the rematch. Probably won't get it. I'm expecting him to fight the winner of Spence and Fundora, if that happens. Do we know if that's even happening?
It's not Sunday, but we need to be real. Are we really getting that fight?
L9, when I say a tier below Ryan, I don't mean as far as in the ring. I mean outside of the ring and the way I despise them. No, I ain't talking about boxing at all. I'm talking about them and their personalities and their character as people. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't know if we're getting that fight or not, friend. I have no earthly idea whatsoever. We don't know if Errol Spence Jr. has selected a new trainer. He's been very mute. Haven't seen much from him. Haven't heard much from him. We don't know. Preferably, he's working behind the scenes. That's all I got. I hope he working. I hope he get back in the ring. If he don't, listen. It's been over a year since he's been out of the ring. So I'm gonna have to give. He gonna have to shit or get off the pot. I don't know. Speaking of Dallas, though, and other boxers, we were talking about back to school earlier today, and y'all putting your snot-nosed kids on the timeline and whatnot. Shout out to O'Shaquie Foster. Shout out to our guy Frank Martin. Shout out to Gervonta Davis and any other boxers that we may have missed that contributed to the back-to-school calls for the kiddos. I saw a lot of backpack giveaways and all kind of good stuff. Shout out to you gentlemen putting your good ducats to use for the kids and whatnot. We love to see it. Did you see that all across the timeline, friend?
I did see it, friend. Shout out to y'all for being productive.
Oh man, look, friend. What's up, 7A? He said,
Hey, 7A.
greetings to my beautiful sisters in chat. Both y'all owe me a two-step. You are absolutely right. We do 7-8. I feel better today. But man, some kind of bug, I don't know what it was. It had me down bad. Had me down bad. But you are right. We owe you a two-step, and my vote is for Vegas next year. Okay, that's my vote. Not that it mean nothing, but my vote is for Vegas. Okay. Um. So now, the return of the king. Okay, the return of the king. I know y'all in here and y'all want to talk about the foolishness y'all saw today, but before we talk about that, we're gonna talk about the fact that he's back. He's made the announcement. He's coming back. You know, it's been quiet. Folks been scrounging for content because him and Bill have been, reasonably quiet for them. He's gradually showing himself back in the gym, getting back right, getting ready for something. Okay. He's back. Y'all couldn't wait. Hopefully you got your numbers up because he gave you a little bit of content. Friend, my question to you is this: he says he's coming back. Is he coming back at 140? He coming back at 147. Since we were just talking about 47.
You know what, friend? I think Dev Dollars is coming back at 147.
I do too.
I think he tired of 140. And I think he going to 147.
I hope he does. I hope he goes back to 140. I'm back. I hope he goes up to 147. I think it'll serve him much better. I think I think he'll be a little stronger. I think his punch resistance will be better. I just think he'll be better at 147. I think he will be better at 147. I think he'll probably be more confident. You know, cutting that weight like that it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I want to see him at 147. We'll see, but I think that's where we'll see him at. Now we have to discuss the fuckery that we saw today. Okay. I only saw a small clip. I have been to that fair. I think it was at the Pomona Fairgrounds, LA Fairgrounds in Los Angeles, Pomona. But there was a little kerfuffle, okay, with Devin's team and I guess just a random that was talking shit. I don't know what was said. I don't know. All I know is it looked like my eyes may have been deceiving me. I don't know. I ain't see it clearly. I don't know. It looked like Dev may have potentially swung on somebody a little bit and then thought better of it and was like, you know what? This is beneath me. Let me walk on out. What did you see? Did you see anything? Because I didn't really see it that well.
I saw too damn much. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Because I be on my people's ass. Stay y'all asses inside. Anytime that you're outside, there's an opportunity for fuckery, okay? Foolery. Anytime that y'all are outside, people know y'all now. Y'all have names. You can't be outside with the foolishness anymore, okay? Like, you can't do that anymore. And like, I know Devin be wanting to be a normal kid sometimes. Like, he missed his opportunity to be a normal kid. So kids fight. And to me, he a kid. So this is what my brain is thinking of him. He's doing kid shit. Now, should you head out your ass out there at that fair? No. Should you have your ass out there at that fair fighting? Absolutely not. That shit is beneath you. And then, like, all of the angles were bad. Everything looked bad. None of it looked good.
I only saw one angle, and so I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I couldn't. I was legally blind for this split second that I saw it. I don't know what all happened that led to it. I don't know. I don't know.
No, Carmel, he can't go to the fair.
He can.
No, he don't get to have fun.
Why?
Not like that.
Why? He was minding his business at the fair. The fighting, no. But why he can't go to the fair?
There is a hater everywhere. There's a potential for you to be into some shit anywhere. Like y'all don't see Tank outside no more. Stay y'all asses in the house. I don't care. Stay in the house.
Wait a minute, back up. Back up. Back up.
What, friend? What?
Back up. Because you said, and I wasn't going to bring him into this because this ain't got nothing to do with him. But you said Tank ain't outside no more. I just want to know at 25 what he was doing. What was going on?
He was outside fighting, doing the shit that Devin is doing. But what I'm telling you, be better. Oh, okay. Be better. Oh, okay. You can be better. Oh.
Yeah.
He don't get
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That makes you regular like the rest of the people. You are not regular. You don't get to go out and have regular fucking fun.
That's exactly what it was. The gun told Democrat.
You know what? A lot of y'all are really bad influence, and that's why I'm glad like y'all are not like really tightly associated to any of the people that I'm associated with. Cause like I would be in one in the crowd fighting because y'all didn't got us in some shit. Cause where y'all are saying, go let him go out. I'm saying he don't need to be out because there's a potential for shit like that.
So what he's supposed to do?
There's plenty of stuff you do. You rich. Going to a fucking fair where you gotta pay regular broke people ass money to get it in there is not where you need to be.
Why he can't go to the fair?
No, man, I'm sorry. That's poor. You're not poor. If you too rich for the fair. You think Richie Rich had his ass at the fair? No.
He did. I remember seeing on the cartoon a Ferris wheel.
When Richie Rich was at the fair, they shut that bitch down specifically for him. If you're gonna do some stuff like that, specifically, they need to shut that bitch down for you. If you can't do that, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be anywhere where young people are around, because young people, that's what they do. You setting yourself up for it. Friend, this is a preach that I've been preaching on the regular. You don't need to be outside. You need to stay inside. There's nothing out there for you. Like hanging out with the poverty people. Like, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? You want to have some fun? Go rent out the skating rink. Pack all your homies up and y'all meet me at the skating rink at 7:00. You got friends. Those people, you don't know those people, friend. I'm sorry. Do not do you're rich.
I feel like I don't completely disagree with you. Maybe he should have had better security. Maybe he should have just had better security. Because I know people are human though, and they want to be out and get out sometimes. He was minding his business, having a good time at the fair, and here comes some dweeb ruining his good time. And other than him looking like possibly he could have potentially maybe put his arm in the air that way a little bit. Other than that, what's the issue? Except for get better security. Why is he with the improv? Bella, shut up.
Period. Thank you, cousin. Because why are you hanging out with the poors? You ain't got no reason to be out there in no goddamn fair. You look crazy. You look crazy. Friend, that's just like me and you signing a multi-million-dollar deal, and then we taking our black asses out there to the Dallas Fair. Do you know I'd never be caught dead out there again?
I would.
Hey, well, you go ahead.
baby, riding the pirate ship, talking about woo, on the pirate ship. I do it every year. And I'm going to be out there because I love the fair. I go every year. And I'm going to be riding the pirate ship if I don't ride nothing else. And those of y'all that's from Dallas that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to be eating me some fish from Catfish Floyd. I'm going to be walking around with a candy apple. I'm going to have me a Fletcher's corny dog.
We can do that because we can do that now. I'm not going to let my friend, who everybody know who they are, be walking around at no damn Dallas Fair. Okay, friend, you know what? Go off,
I
baby.
might have security with me if I need, but I'm gonna be there. I'm going to the fair. I mean,
Go off, baby. I'm not
now
gonna.
what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna go on Gremlin PV Day. I probably ain't gonna go on that day, but I'm
Okay,
gonna go to the
now
fair.
see, now you're discussing some things because now we gotta play into semantics. We can go on a Wednesday when ain't nobody there and go do all that stuff. He's there. You didn't see all them people there.
It's gonna be people at the fair.
Exactly, friend. There's no reason for you to be hanging out with the impoverished. As my good
Why
cousin.
they have to be the impoverished?
Because, friend, that's what they do. They go to fairs and museums and stuff. Like, you rich, fam. Find some rich people activities.
I just feel like that is not practical.
It very much so is.
It is. I just don't feel like that's practical. Yes, big bag behavior, baby. My bag be big come October. Him, it be big. But listen, I'm gonna be at double fisted, corn dog, sausage on a stick, and when I finish, I'm gonna ride the pirate ship. That's what I'm gonna do. Just saying. Come on, Coach Amber. Come on, Coach Amber. Because I saw somebody in here talking that mess, talking about Crawford go everywhere and don't nobody bother him. A lie. A lie. There's still video of Bud in the DD's parking lot instigating ratchetness.
But why are you acting poor? That is my question.
Because sometimes people take you there and people be acting like you're not a human being and you got to let them know.
When I get money, you guys, like, you're not gonna catch me dead in any of this.
You telling these, okay, I'm gonna let you tell these people this because they don't know you.
I'm just saying, we gotta keep an image here. You didn't came here and told these people I'm going. What you think I'm not gonna do it? No, friend. No, friend. No, friend. I'm not. You're not gonna catch me.
I'm gonna be on the back row of the pirate ship, hollering.
I get in the middle, friend. I can't sit in the back.
You a punk, dog. You weak. You don't even get in the back.
Oh, I sit right in the middle every time.
Ramsey's ex, it was a long time ago if you talking about boozing. Anyway, so listen. Y'all, please. Y'all, please. 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 Please.
But no, y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna realize that I ain't be telling y'all wrong. I be telling y'all right, and y'all gonna start listening.
619 Cali Factor. Thank you so much. He says salute queens. Do you hear that?
No, I can't. If you just keep
okay.
over them, leave them alone.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, listen, let me tell y'all something. One thing I know and two things for sure. I'm reading these comments, okay?
Yeah, Coach Amber. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. How soon they forget, Coach Amber? How soon?
When you are rich, there is no reason for you to be mingling with the poors unless they family.
Tevin says the same thing you say. The rich don't mingle with the poors unless they're buying drugs or cooch.
Period.
Whatever.
So I tell you what, you want to hang out with your friends, Devin? Go rent out the skating rink. Go rent out the bowling alley. Pack your people in it and go have you a good damn time. You could be ratchet with your ratchet rich friends.
But that's the thing. He wasn't trying to be ratchet. He was trying to be just have a good time at the fair.
I don't want to be ratchet when I go to Big T, but somehow every time I get there, the ratchet just draw out of me and I can't help myself.
Well, it don't draw out of me when I go, and I go to the Big T.
Okay, well then we got a pours in common then.
Ty French says stars even shop at closed malls to avoid goofiness. Y'all just folks need to be checked for bad behavior too. Two things can be right at the same time. I'm just saying. I don't advocate for foolishness. Most times I don't. Y'all know I don't. I really don't. I'm on here.
I see what kind of shit going on around here.
I'm just saying. Back
You
about
right supporter of boxing. I don't speak brokenese, and I refuse to talk a language with people that they'll speak the same fucking language as me. There's no reason that Devin should have had his ass out there. I tell my son all the time. My son is a D1 potential, you guys. I want y'all to know, like, when I'm saying this shit, I'm not saying this shit just because. My son is a D1 potential. He already got 6 different D1 schools looking at him right now. There's places that I refuse to let my son go. And he be like, Mama, I just want to go hang out with my friends. I wish you would take your funky ass down there with your trifling ass friends. Because you know why? While you at D1, your college and these friends that you want to go hang out with, they finna be daddy shit next year. Stop playing with me. Like there's some places I just don't let my son go. Same thing for Devin. You don't associate rent out something if you want to go hang out with your friends. You want to throw in some people that you don't know? Have your friends bring some friends that got some friends that know some friends that know some friends. What's going on? Y'all want to hang out with the poors. I'm just fucking, I'm done with you guys. Go ahead and throw it all away because you want to be ratchet. It's 95 degrees on a Friday. Go ahead, gorillas. Go, go out.
whatever. Leave folks alone. You trolls. When people minding their business, let them mind their business. Learn to leave people alone. Let folks live their lives. Leave people alone. Quit trolling and thinking you got protection because you date somebody and you not, and you can say whatever you want to say. That don't always suit you well. Be careful, because some folks don't mind paying money to whoop that ass. Remember that too. I ain't saying you're wrong. I'm just saying. You trolls, they like to come over here and troll in people's chat and talk noise and do all of that. And then you see people in real life and you done got used to trolling, so you try that shit in person. Be careful, because some folks don't mind. They got a budget for foolishness. That's just saying. Just saying. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just agreeing. If I got the bullet, the budget for the foolishness,
Just saying. Just saying.
the shit show.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Stop doing that. Y'all think that's cute because you're online and behind the keyboard, and then you think that's the same result you're gonna get when you up in person because you think, oh, he got too much to lose. Okay. All right. You go. Okay. Folks got budgets for bullshit. Y'all better stop. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, so we're gonna move right on along. Let me read this last one. Ramsey's X says, God damn, I should leave this channel because I'm a broke street ninja. Well, well, don't leave. See, now you done offended the good
Okay,
boys that watch the show.
let me say this to say this. Okay, this is what I mean when I say the things that I say. I have a way of describing self to people so they know the difference in what I'm saying. If you're not included in that, don't include yourself
I think they
in
playing.
that.
I think they playing. They joking.
I know, but I do have to say this because everybody take everything that I say real serious.
Literally,
They'll clip it,
they
be like, "Oh my God."
they be the clipped it
Yeah, they will clip it, and I'll see a write up on me saying that I be making fun of the homeless people and some shit like that.
and
Hey,
calling the chat the pores.
if you got y'all, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But
Mm,
if you got money, and y'all know, I'm not talking about a good job type of money. I mean money,
money. Okay.
money.
Okay.
That kind. If you have that kind of money, there's no reason for you to be hanging out or around people that make less than me.
I can't. I can't. Okay, we gonna agree to disagree.
Got with people that make less than me.
We gonna agree to disagree, friend.
That's fine. I'm
That's
all right with that.
you can go to a game and it's gonna be normal people there, and then it's gonna be
They not sitting with me though, friend. They sitting with themselves, and I'm sitting by myself. I'm in when I go to football games, I don't sit with those people. I gotta take my little chair out there. I have my umbrella that sit in.
y'all see her. Y'all see. She just
Baby, I will snatch my purse up off the floor and walk out of a room in a heartbeat if it get a little too crowded for me. Y'all got me messed up.
Bougetto, sophista, ratchet. That's what
I'm
she.
just saying, y'all know I'm joking. I gotta get my jokes off while I'm here. But I'm saying that shit because I want y'all to understand. Like I tell this to my people. You can't be in the same room with regular people. Because when regular people be around people with a lot of money, they don't know how to act. And at any point in time, you know what I'm saying? That shit could turn out on you. And
It,
why would you do that and you ain't even gotta be there?
it could go bad. It could go bad.
So, all jokes aside, y'all know me, I get a little carried away. But at the same time, I be trying to spit some good stuff to y'all too, because like for real, people be out there hating and y'all don't
They
realize
do.
like
They do.
it's
They
a
do.
hear you for real.
They do. They do. But DZ the late bloomer, he says, explain Glorilla Tank altercation with Devin then. I don't understand what he's talking about. Explain Glorilla Tank altercation with Devin then. What is he talking about, friend? But these what you talking about? Because I'm a little lost. Who you with it? I'm missing it. I'm missing it. What are you talking? What did you talking about these? Come back with it, and you don't have to put it in the super chat. But I'm a little slow. What you? Anyway, we come back and we're gonna talk about it. But moving along, um, there was some more boxing news this week. What else is going on?
Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Honey, the people are really getting upset about Mr. Turkey. I saw you made a tweet, but Turkey rubbed you a little bit the wrong way. What's going on?
Listen, Turkey is doing and saying a lot. Like, I'm all for like combining all the promotional companies under one umbrella, getting all the big fights on one card, every other card, however the month game may go. But like, I don't know, friend. Turkey talking shit about America. Like, America ain't great. It's not great. But if you ain't from here, you can't talk about America how we talk about America. That's offensive to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we from here. We know the land. But you over there, you came here and then you talking shit about us. Like hey, you can't compare your country to ours. We live differently. Like, I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel a little weird about Turkey. Something funny about the money, and I can't put my finger on it. But I don't want nothing to do with it. When I originally was like, "Oh, Tank ran up on Devin a couple of months ago outside the club."
That this was leading up to his fight with Frank when they did their first presser in Vegas, and he was out there taking pictures all in front of his car and all of that old ignorant shit. But
Okay.
it's some stuff that never leaves, whether you have money or not. If you're gonna be ignorant, you're just gonna be ignorant. But let me stop because I be hating on folks. Let the church tell it. Um, so Turkey ran you a little high because he said nothing different.
Basically, cause he was basically calling us poor.
Was he calling us poor, or was he saying that the establishments were
The poor.
under par?
Poor. That's what he called us. He called us the poors. We're not gonna bust it down. He called us the poors.
Did he lie?
First off, I ain't got as much money as you, bruv. But no, you will not. You ain't gonna equate me and that shit. No. And if you don't like it already, don't come over here. And like, I know y'all. Please don't get mad at what I'm about to say because I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody. Okay, right? So he put on this.
Offense. Go ahead.
I'm saying it because I'm not trying to offend nobody, but y'all know me. Sometimes it just come out and I can't help myself, right? Like, okay, so you came over here and you put this card on with Bud because Bud is a crook and he didn't convince you. Don't leave, friend. Bud didn't convince you that he could sell in America, right? So you didn't came over here, you didn't got Eminem to perform. He did a 6-song concert. That was $5 million right there in itself to pay Eminem and come perform. Okay. Bella, please listen, cousin. Listen, I gotta get my jokes off, cousin. I gotta get my jokes off. So y'all don't get mad. Okay? So Bud, who walk around in a flow length Letterman jacket, then convinced you that he can sell some shit out. And Turkey was like, shit, I'm gonna fuck with his Bud because Budrick apparently he beat Errol. He got Errol's clientele down, so let's go to work. And now you didn't put this big ass concert on. Eminem did 6 songs that we didn't know. And here we are now. Turkey, now we the problem. Now we po. Cause Bud didn't sell out. That's a you problem. You should have asked us first. You can't come over here fucking with shit over here and not ask the people about what's going on over here first. You can't do it. But he did it. He was like, fuck it. Now I'm gonna take Bud word. And Bud got braid locks with a curl and a flow-length trench coat. You trusted him? No, I'm asking a real question. Like, for real. When you saw Bud, you looked at him and said, this is somebody I could trust. I would have looked at him and been terrified. I would have like, I don't know. Hell no, I can't know. What do you want me to say? What are you selling? I would have asked him that shit a million times. What are you selling again? What?
So this Bud fault, basically, is what you're saying. This is all Bud fault. Okay.
Because Turkey Al-Sheikh, he came out here with a plan to unify all the promotional companies. And then he let a man with a flow-length Letterman jacket finagle him. Y'all have been bamboozled. Turkey got it bamboozled. Now he's sitting out here, he putting his hand on y'all legs and stuff and making y'all hold his hand. And we the pose. Cause Bud. And I blame all the Bud fans. Cause I know y'all didn't buy that car. I know y'all stole it. Cause they said that shit only sold like 10,000 something. 11
No.
The number's really low.
You know what?
Nah, for real, free. You ain't heard the numbers. They often really low.
They always say his numbers are low.
It was like
he's never had a card that did big numbers. Let them tell it. But I don't put stock into none of these numbers at this point because who's getting an accurate number with all of the streaming that's going on? I think these folks is guessing just like me and you guessed. Really and honestly at this
point. 3,500.
I'm not. Atlanta, ATL, Unanimous Boxing Sports. That's a little beautiful Queens. I was upset I couldn't meet y'all. Oh, you were in Atlanta? Oh, man. But we will get up one day. Keep popping y'all shit. Thank you. And yeah, when we sorry.
A car for y'all to come to that fight. They had to give away a card. They had all them good fights on that card. They said, this is not enough. They're not showing up. Let's give away $100,000 card. Maybe they'll come in and then everybody was like, shit. I can use that car. All I gotta do is show up. Then they had to sit through 6 Eminem songs that they didn't know. He didn't pull out the old Eminem classics. He sung 6 songs that I've never heard of a day in my life.
He dropped a new album. He was trying to get the people to buy the new.
Okay, you know what? Let me tell you, concert people, y'all don't go drop no unreleased shit on me. Something I can't sing along to. What's going on?
You know what? I do agree with one thing you said. Let me read this super chat, and I'm gonna tell you what I did agree with that you said, and I said it previously before. Tevin says Turkey should have talked to BOXIANA, and he would have known that he shouldn't be where the poors hang out at. There's that. But what I will say is, if he's going to continue to do business here in the States, He probably needs to get somebody on the team, on the production team, that either of us, we talked about it on the actual fight night, that just knows the lay of the land a little bit more, because and although Bud likes him and everything and whatnot, him performing out in LA when Kendrick is on fire right now was just dumb. It wasn't the smart thing to do.
Bud didn't even take advantage of his moment. He was supposed to come out in that bitch in an 85 Caprice box. A don't, friend. He had plenty of options to choose from to come out for the. He came out in Eminem's car.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how you know there are not the right set of production people that are handling this. And I ain't mad at it, because I'm not gonna shoot nobody down for putting on a good card. The card was fire. It was the production that can use some work. And we're talking about somebody who seems to have unlimited funds, so he can get it right. You know, it was his first U.S. show. I'm not expecting perfection, but hire some folks that are going to get it right. At least know the lay of the land where you're doing the show. I just don't understand how they didn't capitalize on bringing Kendrick Lamar out or somebody from LA to and that to me, and on top of the fact that they had celebrities in the crowd, but the people on the commentary booth were just looking out and seemed like they didn't know who was out there. Yeah, you got to have your people in your ear telling you who's who, so they can tell the audience who's who. Little stuff like that. Those things can be fixed though. But will Turkey ruin his chances of doing better business over here by saying the things that he's saying and offending the U.S. population? Do you think he's hurting his chances of even being able to continue to work over here?
Absolutely. You know, once you call Americans the poors, we think we're the richest nation in the land. You didn't call us the poors, we don't know you no more. And that Bud can't sell shit else over here because he didn't align himself with your ass. Pray Sean, you got us looking crazy out here. Why'd you call these people the poors? He wasn't talking to me. He was talking to y'all.
Yeah. Ramsey's actually came back. He says, question: when has Boots or Ortiz main evented a pay-per-view? Folks always trying to count other people's pockets. If people watching the fights ain't losing money directly, why the hell is it anybody's business? Now, I agree with that completely, Ramsey's. Because listen, I completely agree with that, because there's so many people on YouTube talking about people losing money, people not making money. It's a business sense. It's a business. It's a business. You don't know the business of boxing as well as you think you know the business of boxing. You don't know what these people doing. Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? If you're going to be a fan of boxing, be a fan of boxing. That's what they love to say. Be a fan of the sport. Well, be a fan of the sport, not these folks' pockets. Get out these people's pockets. Oh, BFTV, our brother, he says the queens are the truth. Love y'all. We love you back. Thank you so much. Thank you. That pisses me off, because I've been seeing all of that. People really be mad at Turkey, he got an ulterior motive. This is what gets me, because I'm not cheerleading for Turkey. Al-Sheikh, I'm not cheerleading for him, but I'm trying to figure out what makes him more different than any of the other major players that are already in boxing, other than the fact that he's not from here. Why is everybody gatekeeping American boxing business? Who cares? Them same promoters that y'all been trashing the last 15 years, all of a sudden they mean the world to you, and how dare Turkey Al-Sheikh try to enter the realm of boxing over in the States of the United? Are y'all just being patriotic because we watched the Olympics a couple of weeks ago, or what? Like, I'm trying to figure it out, because we always got something to say about PBC. We still ain't had no full schedule or a free fight from them, and we in August. We always got something to say about Top Rank and Bob Arum. Eddie Hearn just started to rebound because nobody was trying to welcome him in the U.S. either. So I'm just curious as to why now we're joining forces to all of a sudden make Turkey Al-Sheikh the devil of boxing, as if it wasn't already devils in boxing. Like what are we doing here? I don't understand what the problem is. Why are we acting like everybody else in boxing is so on the up and up, and he's just gonna come in here and tear it down and turn it to shit? I don't understand that. What are we talking about? Why your feelings hurt? Are you enjoying the cards, whether you paying for them or not? Are you enjoying the matchups? Were you getting them before this? What's the problem? I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. What is the problem? Folks talking about his country treats women. Well, we ain't even talking about that. Stay on subject. We talking about fighting. What you think he gonna do? Come over here and run for president? Is that what y'all think he gonna do? Like, what are we talking about? Why y'all mad? I don't care. That's my whole thing. I don't care. Y'all try to find a new villain in boxing every other month to avoid the fact that your favorite fighting ain't fighting who he's supposed to be fighting. Be mad about that. I'm trying to figure out where all the Tank Davis folks at that should be crying bloody murder because he ain't fighting Lomachenko or Shakur Stevenson. Where are all the Shakur Stevenson's fans at that should be crying bloody murder because Tank ain't sent him no contract yet, or because Golden Boy ain't sent no contract for him to fight scary ass, what's his name? Who he's supposed to be fighting that's mandated? Shakur.
He was supposed to fight O'Shaquie Foster.
No, the Mexican dude.
Cordina.
No, Shakur at 35. Zapata. Ain't nobody giving Zapata no slack for blatantly ducking Shakur Stevenson, but y'all got all this smoke for Turkey Al-Sheikh. What? Your priorities is thrown off, is what they are.
And Sleazy, I mean, I don't think Turkey has given us any cards that we've asked for, but there've been some pretty good step up fights on his cards for these boxers. Like, they not being hid. So it's not necessarily something that we've been dying or asking for to see. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that we've been getting some pretty decent fights. Go ahead, friend.
Hey, Sleazy. You remember when Turkey was interested in making that fight at 135 pounds before Devin moved up to 140, and Tank with all of his glory said, send me 2 Ferraris first? We probably could have had that fight if you had smoke for Tank, but you'd rather have smoke for Turkey. Yeah, okay. Miss me with all of it. Miss me with all of it. That's why y'all really mad, because he exposing your favorite fighters. They telling you everything that you want to hear except, yeah, I want to fight that guy. You got Tank, you got Canelo. I'm trying to figure out why Shakur fans ain't got the smoke that they had for Tank before, because Shakur's talking to Turkey now. I'm sure if Shakur put that pressure and said, hey, I really want this Tank fight. That's the one I want. Why Shakur ain't doing that now? What's going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the fighters. Y'all over here mad at the man that got the money to make it happen. Something ain't adding up to me.
Oh, no, friend. I feel like all money ain't good money.
What that mean?
All money not good money.
I don't know what that mean. What that mean?
Money come with some really messed up consequences.
Whose money is good money in boxing?
I don't know, man.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. What are the consequences of the good money that the PBC have been paying their fighters? They don't fight but once a year. Once in a year and a half. That's great money though, ain't it? But we over here feeding as fight fans. What's the great money that Bob Arum is giving out? What's that good money? What's that good money? That good money that had them signing them contracts that if they fight for a belt, they got to stay with it for an extra amount of time. That's the good money we talking about. What's that good money? I'm trying to figure that out. When people say that all money ain't good money, especially talking about boxing, what does that mean? Who
I
got good money?
no good money in boxing if we got to just sit down and think about it.
Say it again.
I guess really there ain't no good money in boxing if we got to sit down and think about it.
It all sounds like excuses to me. That's all I'm saying. It just sounds like excuses to me. Who you really mad at? Y'all saying it's Turkey. He's a
And
convenience.
what else I think it is too, friend? Turkey is trying to like make boxing like the UFC, where these guys are not getting paid all of this excessive amount of money that they were getting for these fights. They just getting paid good. And they're fighting often.
I'm just saying. I don't know why we mad at Mr. Al-Sheikh. Why are we upset with him? I'm just trying to figure out. We sure get patriotic at the most opportune times. Is all I know. Y'all get people get so offended, especially black folks. That's what I'm tripping. I don't know, and it might just because I'm not in these surroundings. Because I have to admit, I don't watch other boxing channels. I don't watch the Pilgrim boxing channels, and I don't watch. I don't watch a lot of different boxing channels from other folks that don't look like me. But it just seems like to me that it's always the folks that look like me that come to the defense of the devilish pilgrims in the good United States of America. And I just don't understand how we keep falling for that foolishness. I don't know. I be wondering what type of time y'all be on and whatnot. I don't know. Could be me. I might be wrong. Just my thought process. I don't know. What else been going on? Sorry.
All right, Pretzel Can. Let me see what else I can find over here. Let me see what else. I think, friend, honestly, I think that's it. Came in here, you didn't talk to these people crazy, you didn't call them poor. Yeah, friend, I really honestly think I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, wait a minute. Did y'all see the new Mayweather? Say, man, listen, let me tell y'all. He really like 3'5", but he's like a 3'5" tank. He got a lot. Him, Tank, Jersey. I can't include Jahan because Jahan is gone. Okay, we're moving on. You can chug my friend up. She done been coughing in here. If you need to read the room, Sleazy. We moving on. We not doing this no more. We are talking about something else. Now, Sleazy, my friend is getting choked up over there. She ain't got no water. So with that being said,
You can't question the man. I'm just trying to figure out why you ain't questioning the other men in boxing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Ramses. That's all I'm saying. We seem to forget. We really do seem to forget. Anyway. Yeah. Did I miss a super chat? Did I miss anything?
I think you got him, my friend.
Oh, no, I didn't. Free Smoke, thank you. He says, you ain't watched the Turkey interview that just dropped, huh? Turkey said he never offered Tank to fight Devin. Oh, he said he never did that? He never offered he never offered Frank. I mean, a Tank. I haven't watched it. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it. Let me see. Woo, Free Smoke came back. Turk Diddy owns slaves. I ain't paying for that. Turk Diddy owns slaves. I ain't paying for that. Do you pay for DAZN subscriptions?
Who?
I'm asking Free Smoke. Does he pay for DAZN subscriptions? Because if you pay for DAZN subscriptions, I want you to go research who Eddie Hearn's daddy is that he got the business from. Do me that favor. Free Smoke with your silly self. Mm-hmm. Just, thought I, yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't leave before we talk about Billy and Derevchenko.
Okay, I'm sorry, Sugar Free Mars. I done missed a whole lot. Thank you, whoever told me to read these super chats. Thank you, Sugar Free Mars. She says they didn't incorporate Black culture in the show, and Bud didn't help because he was speaking of how great the multiculturalism was compared to how urban the EJ event was. Now, Sugar Free Mars, you said a bar because that is going back to what you said, Boxiana. It's Bud's fault. It's Bud's fault because Bud did. He did make that statement about him and EJ's fight just being for the culture. Again, blame Bud because he said it. He said it.
I be saying stuff like that. Y'all be like, Box, you a hater. You always got some messed up stuff to say about Bud. No.
Mm-hmm.
Bud came over there in that floor length letterman and said, let me teach you how to rob, steal, and kill without going to jail. And he did that. Again, he did it with BOK Prime. BOK Prime is out of business, you guys. They had to go rent out a studio just for Bud. They gone now. Turkey Al-Sheikh, he won't be doing nothing else over here too.
Dark Kent, just because you said that they banned slavery in 64 and we got the voting rights bill in 65, I believe. We ain't that far apart, my guy. Just saying. Anyway, because y'all so smart. Yeah. I'm just saying. Are you voting this year?
Me?
No, not you, him.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Since you thought that was the thing to put in the chat. Anyway. They caught my eye and got me out off the kilt.
Yeah, this is Bud's fault. Bella, don't get mad. I gotta get my jokes off. I told y'all didn't listen to me. Anybody that wear a floor length letterman, they are not to be trusted. Anybody that got nappy hair and put a semi warm flat iron on that hair to flip it up, they can't be trusted. You can't trust him, friend. And Turkey trusted him. He didn't got finagled, bamboozled. Somehow, some way, this is gonna come back and bite Turkey in the ass, and Bud is gonna be somewhere laughing. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm sorry, guys.
You know what? No, come back. Bud was. And guess what, Free Smoke? Them folks in Mississippi had them kids chained up in their backyard. So what are we talking about? Anyway, Bud and Clarissa, 50 Cent, Shreveport. Did you see it, friend?
Whom?
Bud at the 50 Cent game in his, what did you call them, braid locks? No, you didn't see. He was the MVP of his basketball, celebrity basketball.
You know what? I want to know, what is it that Bud can't do?
Nothing.
You know what's crazy? Like, I'm not even joking when I say this, y'all. There's nothing that Bud cannot do. Bud can do literally everything. He can backflip. He plays chess. He wrestles. He can draw. I wonder if Bud, somebody find out Bud can sing.
If we find out Bud can sing, for real, I'm going to be like, okay. Now, drink hush. You know we playing over here. He be butthurt when we be talking about Bud, baby. Ooh, he be hurt.
Yeah, that's because he walking around in some Bud draws right now. He got a fresh pack of Bud draws that he just ordered.
Now, are they the Bud draws with the haircut or him with the
dirty locks?
Phenomenal Mexican said.
There ain't nothing that Bud can't do. I'm telling you, like, for real, y'all, Bud can draw.
Woo! Woo! Whoo, Lord have mercy. Listen, friend, what else has going on this week?
Uh, friend, nothing really. That's really
Billy. That's who we supposed to be talking about. And Billy.
yeah. And Billy and Derevchenko. I got in Billy.
See the
Dere-
weigh-ins?
yeah, I did.
I missed them. Tell me about them.
I mean, they was just weigh-ins, friend. It wasn't nothing special about them.
Both
They
made weight. They look fine.
wait, yeah, everybody was good.
Okay.
Um,
Who you got?
I'm gonna go with him, Billy. Derevchenko is durable, but
Hmm.
he didn't took a lot of ass whoopings. So one of those ass whoopings is eventually gonna catch up with him, and I think it's gonna be this one.
Yeah, well, and Billy's at home. Is it Quebec home for him?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
he's at home, and Divanchenko is not an easy out for anybody. So I really think this is probably going to be a good fight for him, but I'm going to lean with you, and I'm going to say and Billy gets the win. Now I don't know if he knocks him out though. I don't know. Divanchenko may be ready to go because he's taking a lot of punishment over the course of the back end of his career. So we are about to see. I got in Billy winning this fight, but it may go the distance because Derenchenko is good, good and known for giving a really, really good fight. You think he gonna get taken out to pass the drink? Ugh, I hope not. I don't want to see him like that. We got our young guy. We got our young gun.
every 32 days, we was just talking about him 32 days ago.
We got Abdullah Mason back. He'll be back tomorrow in action, uh, looking stronger every fight, every fight. Can't wait to see how he looks. I think this is gonna be is this a 10 round bout for him? I think this is maybe his first 10 rounder. I'm not sure. Um, but also Jahai Tucker is back. He's always a fan friendly fighter. So we'll get to see him back tomorrow as well. And I believe these cards come on fairly early because they're in Quebec. Yeah, they're gonna come on pretty early. So that's who we have this weekend. Next weekend, I think we have an off night, an off weekend. I think we have the Floyd exhibition. Um, so we'll see what other
We
boxing
know
news.
that's gonna be ghetto. You remember last year, y'all? They was 45 seconds from a shootout. We was watching that live. Remember that, friend?
Yes, it was a mess. It was a brawl. It was a big old mess. So we'll see how if they can conduct themselves like uh not the pores, because they aren't the pores, friend. They aren't the pores. They have money. They aren't the pores. So we'll see. Oh, this is the one I've been waiting for. Jared Hurd versus Jason Rosario next Wednesday. You know what? I was trying to say I can't wait to see Jared Hurd versus Jason Rosario. Um, and they're going to be on Pro Box on a Wednesday, y'all. So that's gonna be good. We're gonna talk about that Friday, and before we talk about the weigh-ins for the previous, I mean for the next fight. You know you ain't right. You know you ain't right. You know you ain't right. You know you're not. Tevin Smith came back. He says all Buzz fans look like him, and people who look like Bud still they stole his pay-per-view. Now that's just wrong. That is just wrong. That is dead wrong. You leave our Uncle Kenny alone. Is Kenny the one who messed up the fight, acting like it wasn't an exhibition? Listen, Kenny gonna protect Floyd Mayweather at all costs. So y'all better act like y'all know. Y'all better act like y'all know. Bella, we talked about that earlier. Caleb said it's on site with the barbershop boy. I don't know why he keep playing with him. I don't know why he keep playing with him. I don't know why. You on mute.
Y'all need to understand that Caleb's favorite place to get a brub is in the street, in the public, where people can record you getting embarrassed by him. Please. Bud and Caleb Plant is the same person, different skin colors.
The business that they stand on, I absolutely agree.
Because
Yeah.
Caleb Plant was so dead ass serious.
You know, the difference is people play more with Caleb because of the color,
I know.
because of the skin tone. They don't even play with Bud like that because his visuals um, deter people from playing. Okay. His visual deter folk from playing with him like that. But in spirit, they are spirit animals. Definitely. Their energy is definitely spirit animal twinish. Because I'm low key.
Earth would you say, Edward Belanga, that you was gonna slap that man in his mouth when you saw him? Have you not seen how Caleb Plant been embarrassing people? Like he really is kind of off. And did you see, friend? I know you didn't see it because you've been gone.
What?
Before we go, I want y'all to know Caleb Plant bought Edward Belanga's website.
I did see that.
I'm like, this man is sadistic. I love it.
Listen,
This is my type of carrying on.
you know, I was plenty pissed off when I found out he did it to David Benavidez, and still ain't gave it back. He is not gonna give it back. They just had to make a whole nother website for himself. But he has snatched up EdwardBerlanga.com as well, y'all. So not Edward, Edgar Berlanga.com, y'all. So he got his merchandise. Go Google EdwardBerlanga.com. All of Caleb Plant's merchandise is gonna come up. He is. He's a demon. He really is.
Why on earth would like that shit is sick that you go and do that to people. It really is.
Coach Amber, he's grown on me too. I like his type of petty. And you know, when it's not geared towards my people. He got top tier petty. He has top tier petty genes. He does.
And he's staying on business.
He does. He absolutely does. I love it. I can't even lie. I love that. I love that for him. Anyway, we've been in here almost 2 hours, which is not our MO, but we were gone last week because I was recovering. So happy to be back. Friend, can you close us out, please?
Most definitely. Shout out to all of y'all that are in here. If you are new here, hit the like button, subscribe button, and all that stuff. I really, I see people all the time and say YouTube be playing with their numbers. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all some real spiel. YouTube is really messing with our numbers. Like, we done been to 4.65 twice already, and every time I look back, it jumped back to a 4. So if y'all in here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We here normally every Friday, every Sunday. I have lined up 4 whole funky fucking weeks of interviews for y'all, okay? Yeah, funky. Because we have a funky good time in here. So, you like, see how I did that? You see how I did that? So, I want y'all to know I have lined up 4 weeks of interviews, and they're all people that y'all haven't seen on this show before. So, y'all gear up. It's going to be a little different for 30 minutes in the beginning of these next couple of shows, but hit the like button, hit the subscribe buttons, turn your notifications on and all that stuff. CW, I'm gonna work on that because I would love to have Canelo come over here too. But
He's been doing all his interviews in English and stuff.
I'm so proud.
Baby, my favorites thus far has been him cussing with Big Boy. Did you see that? Because you're responsible for that. I know you're responsible for that. You just won't tell us. I know you were behind the scenes. I know you had something to do with it.
Y'all really don't know. Like, I really work hard behind the scenes. Boxing is my life. I have to hear that often. I hear it all the time in my house. Boxing is my life. Like, really, y'all, boxing is my life. So, yeah.
Yeah. When I saw that, you immediately came to mind. I said, I know my friend had something to do. She ain't gonna tell me, but I know she the one had him on that couch cussing like that. If you guys have not seen that, it is one of the funniest interviews ever I've seen with Canelo, and I like it because you see his personality. He seems like a good spirited, fun to be around guy, but baby, cussing, drunk Canelo is probably too much for me. But that good cussing Canelo, I was all over it. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Like my friend said, these YouTube streets have been tripping with our numbers. We've been sitting up at 4.6, 4.5, 4.6, 4.5 for a while now. Hit that subscribe button. Lean on it, okay? Because they be trying to take our folks back. They be trying to take our views back and stuff, y'all. We
ain't buying subscribers like the rest of these folks, because I don't know how you go from 150 subscribers to 60,000 overnight. But I ain't here to judge nobody. So
that is not my black business. I'm just gonna stay out of that.
My business, but I'm not gonna get in y'all business because I want to know how you go from 150 people to 10,000 overnight, 60,000. So I'm sorry, and how I want to know how some of y'all ain't got no hairline and y'all went from 5,000 to 6,000. I know you heard them bring the crowd.
We gonna see y'all Sunday.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about this in Billy fight. We gonna thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We shall see you on Sunday. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the fight.